Hey everyone, have you ever wanted to upload a book and turn it into an interactive activity based experience in seconds? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can do it with AI, and we're going to upload a really big book and see what it does. Are you ready? Let's dive in. All right, so what you're going to want to do first is head over to Quickify AI and click try it for free to sign up for an account. Doesn't cost anything to create an account and generate courses. Just want to say full disclosure, this is a tool created by me and my small team. So we really hope you enjoy it. And if you do try it, please give us some feedback. We'd really appreciate it. So anyway, once you create an account and you sign in, the first thing you're going to see is four tiles, and these tiles basically are asking you what type of course you would like to create from what content. So as I said, what we're going to do in this video is we're going to upload an entire book. So you click on upload. What you can see is you can create from a PDF, Word, or PowerPoint file. And the rules are pretty simple. You can upload a 4 MB file max and 300 pages or less. So we're always working to try to improve this, but 300 pages is a pretty big book. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this folder icon, and then I'm going to grab this book called The Culture Map by Aaron Mayer. I think it's Mayer. And I'm going to open that book, and the book has already been added. And then I'm going to click on Generate Course. So as it's generating the course, I just want to give a shout out to one of my channel subscribers and viewers, Joy, for testing Quickify and actually giving us some feedback on how we could improve this book. Super, super helpful. And we actually went through and made some changes. So Joy, this shout out to you for kind of helping us do this, and hope you like the video. So what Quickify is doing right now is it's actually scanning, believe it or not, the entire book. It's going to then parse out the content that it finds in the book through the AI, and it's going to upload it to OpenAI, so ChatGPT. And then ChatGPT is going to take that information back, and it's going to start to like parse it through different activities, and it's going to create an interactive micro learning course in seconds that you could use to for yourself if you want to go through it and play it and try it and basically learn about the material quickly. In this case, I would always recommend that you read the book and buy and read the book. But in this case, we're looking for a summary. And this is also part of the video where I would say that if you want to try this out again, you can go to quickify.ai. But if you have any questions or you want to reach out to me directly, you can send me an email to jason@quickify.ai, and yeah, I'd be happy to talk. Not only can you do this for yourself, but if you're looking for AI consulting services in education, or you need any kind of support to build a Quickify project, we actually have a VIP program where we can build this and set this up for you at a monthly fee, no commitment, or we can do a larger quote, and we do some of these with enterprise organizations to help them build these types of courses. And I'll actually show you a quick example of a book we did with another customer at the end. So just stay tuned. Okay, so it looks like it's scanned the book. So we're going to go preview my course. Okay, and it looks like it's created a course on cross-cultural communication mastery, which would be, I think, primarily the premise of the book. Again, I would always go and double check to see like how accurate it is, but for the most part, Quickify does a pretty good job at at pulling the content. There's your gamification here, and so again, you could go through and kind of play this to learn effective, persuasive techniques in cross-cultural settings, enhance communication skills for better collaboration in multicultural environments. So I admittedly, I haven't read this book. It looks like one I definitely am going to buy and read. Yeah, so I'm going to click play here. And I'll go through a couple of the activities here so you can see what it's done. So saying welcome to the course, right? So, explore the cross-cultural communication. And then what it does is it blocks it off into a series of different activity tiles. And these are all based on learning objectives. So this pairs learning objective 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's a multiple choice and a conclusion to end it. So if I click introduction and then start, you can see that it's going to give me kind of a summary of what's going on here. There's a little bit of ambient music playing. So what the AI does is it gives me an overview of kind of the book's premise and the information at the start. So it always does an overview, no matter what kind of document you upload. And you can actually edit this really easily as well if you wanted to. So in whether this is Joy or or someone else, if you wanted to add your corporate branding, colors, logos, really easy to do, and I can show that quickly. Okay, so what Quickify is going to do now is quiz you on the item that you just looked at, and we do sort of a base template with fill in the blank first. So effective blank is crucial in our global society to foster understanding. So communication, I'm guessing. Okay, so if I get it right, I get 25 points. This is where the gamification is baked in. If I get it wrong, I get -5 points. And you can see there's a little timer running in the corner, and it tells me that I'm at item 3 of 6. So you can see, like, if I had to take this book and adapt it to try to onboard my team or to try to learn it myself, this would take forever. Like, this used to take my internal team months to do this, but here you can see we're doing this pretty quickly. So you can see if I get it wrong, it's not going to work. So this is obviously active listening. Incorporating personal blank in presentations can create relatability stories. Just I've done a little bit of work on the culture side and sort of past work. Actually, yeah. So establishing rapport is vital in cross cultural settings, right? So these are probably nonverbal cues. Okay. Identifying barriers to effective cross cultural communication is necessary to address blank. Uh, Probably. Oh, language. There we go. All right, so now I've done the overview, and up next, it's going to start walking me through the next part. So this would be a key learning objective that the AI is identified in the book, and that it thinks that it should focus on. So it's focusing on US presentation styles, so storytelling and humor, the difference between American and European approach. Again, I'm seeing this for the first time just like you, so I don't know exactly what it's going to pull out in a learning objective. And then policy explanations, right, is what it's focusing on there. And that there's culture's decision impact. So like I said, I'm definitely going to go read this book for sure. Uh, okay. Okay, so classify. So now it's going to try to quiz me on those learning objectives. So there you go. What do I think are American or European based answers? So classify the presentation styles. Again, if I had to write this, it would take forever, but it does it pretty quickly. So depths and analysis is okay, it's European. Right. Humor and storytelling, I'm guessing, is American. Hurdles in explaining policies. Encourages dialogue and questions. Interesting. Emphasizes clarity and engagement. Again, if you don't really like those questions, you can go and change it, like no problem. Okay, and it's just going to keep going through. It's going to go through the next part, and you can see that there's these activity tiles that it's passing through, and it's really easy to then go in and click edit. Okay, so now basically I can go find that course. So here's that's actually a different course. Cross-cultural communication, there it is, sorry. Communication mastery, and there's all the information. So like, as an example here, I might want to say, like, something like, maybe this is fine, or I want to change it to, like, the book title, like the culture map. It's that easy, right? So sometimes I think it still might not grab the title exactly correctly, but if it doesn't, it's really easy to change, right? So here you can see I've got like a sort of a logo or like a thumbnail that goes along with this. And maybe I don't like that wave pattern and I want to brand it. So if I've uploaded my color scheme inside, I can do that. You can see them, and I've got in my file library, a designed kind of like a little squirrel. You can do that. I'll show you where that is in Quickify, so you can create different images if you want to upload those. But in this particular case, let's say I just need a more of a simple like solid color, or like I want maybe a gradient, so I'm looking for maybe like like a blueberry gradient. These are already pre-built, and once I add that and I save it, it's going to populate across the entire learning module, right, for me. And I can change the welcome message, the logo there. Now, here's all the different items. So these are all the questions we were looking at, and we went through introduction, fill in the blank. I can grab those tiles, move those around if I want, right? If I click inside, fill in the blank, you can see all these questions. And, there was a lot there. So maybe I don't want that many. So I'm going to drop a couple off, or I'm going to go in and edit this. This is where you can see I could go through and change like some of the information and content very, very easily. And if I wanted to add another like a video or another item, I just could say create new, and there's all the options: multiple choice, flashcard, even video. So if you want to like upload a video, you just add the title, paste in the source, and that activity tile or the video tile gets automatically added. So you can see how like you can personalize and customize it as much as you want, and how fast it is to get to at least that initial template, which normally would take months to do something of this quality. And this is ultimately where you would go. We'll just discard the changes. You can generate AI images in the AI Studio here. So you just basically type and say what you want, and you can add that to your Quickify. And this is where you can upload any different files that you need. You basically just click that plus button, drag it in, and now you can start personalizing with your logo, your brand. Again, this is something that you can do yourself, or you can contract my team or myself to help you out. That's no problem at all. So one thing I did actually want to show here, and I'm just gonna switch over really quickly to another screen here. Um, so I just want to actually show now. So this is what you could do. If you actually wanted to take something like this to the next level. So this is actually a project we helped Bayer with. And well, it was an agency that was creating this for Bayer. And what you can see is that Bayer had two particular like learning modules in their portal, and you can do this inside of Quickify in the editor. And this is something I'll go through in a future video. But really easy to set up a portal, have people log in or connect these courses to your existing systems. That's something, again, my team can help with. But in this Bayer example, what you can see here is that they have two modules, and they actually use the book as well. So this is them contracting or working with my team to create an overview Bayer module. And you can see, I'll just show you kind of the high level here. So Bayer we personalized it, really, really easy to do this with different graphics and images here. So you can sort of see that. And then humanocracy. So this is basically like a book that was adapted to add different branding and branding elements to each one of the sections. So I probably, I really can't kind of go into in depth and detail into these, but like they have the same sort of tile pattern and grid that you would see. It's just personalized and customized for what Bayer needed. So in this case, they have a Bayer overview, culture, values, missions, benefits, and then they also have this humanocracy module, which is a summary of the book. And then they were encouraging or handing out this book for employees to read. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me by email at jason@quickify.ai. I would love it if you would, drop me a note in the comments, and I look forward to catching you on the next video. Have a good one. Bye.